because of Tilly Jackson? Things is long settled between us.
But I ain't bringing you in for Tilly Jackson. I'm bringing you in because they're paying me.
Hello everyone, it is the Almighty Jeff and this is episode 106 of Red Dead Redemption 2. Last time we started off with the American Inferno burnt out, in which we met up with Evelyn Miller and had a quick philosophical debate about America and the world itself. Went into Valentine, we met up with Mickey again, bought a new newspaper and actually encountered Mary Beth at the train station. We then rode out with Sadie to Strawberry to capture a new bounty, and we finished off by checking out a couple of new unoccupied houses that have been built since chapter 6. So, we are currently actually in Rhodes. I checked with that new bit of loot that it said was there, which is basically around where the fence was, and I spent quite a while looking around for it and couldn't find anything, so I don't know what the situation is there. But in the town, we do have a couple of things we could do. First of all, we got, is it Joe, or something like that? The Joe Butler, the Civil War vet. Obviously, we had a couple of encounters with Arthur quite early on, so we got another one with John.
You?
Well, I got the one leg. Been standing here since about 1870 and slowly starving to death.
Sorry I asked.
Don't worry about it. Hey, say, you a Yankee?
I'm not sure.
You know, there was a fella I used to see with you a few years back. He was tall and a moody face.
Yeah, Arthur. He died, I'm afraid.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear.
He saved my life.
Is that so? You didn't always seem the type.
No. No, he didn't.
There you go. I love that every single, moody or tall person or just a random people around the world that he hears people on conversation, they go, yeah, that's Arthur. So I could say, what's it called? Jim, Jeff, something. Arthur, you mean? Yeah, he died. And if we come into... Oh, hang on. Actually, I think you might have just seen on the sign there. Proprietor Simon Pearson. Have I heard that name before?
John Marston? I don't believe it! I thought you were dead.
Pearson, what are you doing here?
Welcome to my store. How can I help you?
Are you serious?
Yeah! Beats the old butcher's table, doesn't it? So what can I get for you today, sir? How the hell are you?
Pretty good. Working on a ranch right now.
Really? Wow, good for you. Staying out of trouble then?
I wouldn't go that far, but I'm trying.
Feels like an eternity ago.
Is it it? I can't really buy anything, I'm broke. This is really going to get me anything. Come on, old friend. Give me $10 for all these.
Full range of stuff in here. Fresh produce, preserved produce, cheeses, meats, you name it. Anything I don't have, probably in the catalog.
I loved Pearson. He was funny. I think we got all the clothing with Arthur, didn't we? So this should all be ticked off. I just want to spend more time with Pearson tomorrow, so I hope that he makes another comment about the old days, which I miss dearly. Yeah, I think we got all these, haven't we? So on our wardrobe, we inherited all of Arthur's clothes. Even though I think they're quite different in size and general weight, but they all fit. There you go. Never mind. That'll be all, Mr. Pearson.
Alright, it's here if you need anything.
Right. Bye.
Get new stuff tomorrow.
That was nice. Okay, come on, Rachel. Let's go. Alright, let's check out that other... Oh, careful where you're walking there, dude. Just outside of Rhodes, I believe it's this one down here. Looks about the right position. This is Argle Rise Cabin. So let's go have a nosy, shall we? Which, undoubtedly, will just be another unoccupied house, but you know. Worth a punt. I might also, at some point, although probably not yet, because I mean, we've got enough stuff to do, check out the old campsites, see if anything's different about them. I'd quite like to see what Shady Bell's like now, because I mean, it was in a complete state of decay back in chapter, well actually throughout the entirety of the 1899 section, I suppose. So I wonder if it's still standing or if it's just collapsing on itself. That'd be quite cool if it had. I feel like it's probably not, but it's probably exactly the same as it was. But I'd be impressed, you know, if it's become a and you know, it'd be ideal if we did it now because we're like literally right across the road from Shady Bell, but I can't really be bothered. Truth be told, I do want to keep things moving. So not a million miles away is that point of interest I was talking about, and it should be... Where am I now? Think over here? Is that the one? Yes, it is. So let's go and have a nosy over there. So I think we're going to have to make a few return trips to this particular point of interest because it's a gradual one. So it slightly changes every time you come back, sort of thing. And I do know what this is. I'm not going to try and feign surprise as to what this involves. And I felt as well as to not starting this with Arthur's because it is particularly closely linked with John, I should say. Obviously, I'm not going to give it away because I assume most of you probably don't know what this is. But it is in relation to something quite closely linked to John's story back in the original game. So I'm going to leave it at that though. You'll see what I mean as we gradually piece this puzzle together. It should just be this bugger over here. Oh, I was just going to say for a second we should be careful of alligators, but clearly the general terrain of the swamp is in itself a bigger risk to John and Rachel. Okay, someone's screaming. I can't be bothered dealing with it. Okie dokie, slow down. Okay, so if we come in here, I don't think there's anything like to pick up, but there's oh wait, yeah, there's one snake oil. So you can see there's a painting there. That's what's gradually going to begin to be filled in. Obviously, not really telling us anything there, but. I don't know if there's anything yet, but I believe there's like inscriptions and stuff like that that relate to some of the choices you make. Oh, yeah, there's one. There was a man called Jimmy Brooks who was always running into crooks till one chased him down and he had to talk his way around that Jimmy isn't as dumb as he looks. So there you go, that's relation to right back in chapter 2 actually. What's this? I can't really read that. I offered you happiness. I can't read the rest of that. Hey John, you don't look too good. My graphic settings are a bit low because obviously my computer's getting old. It can't run games as well as it used to. So yeah. There you go, there's your little taster, but we will be back, and I think it has more things filled in. Oh, there's a gator. I'm not gonna bother with you if you don't bother with me. Okie dokie. Come on, Rachel, where you at, horsey? Okay, I think that just leaves us to head into Saint Denis, as some people like to pronounce it. You know, it gives every definition. In this game, Saint Denis, Saint Denis. There's no fixed pronunciation, it would seem. I'm just going to have a look at the time, because I also have the map up, I cannot have my timer up, so we're just over 9 minutes, so it's pretty cool. so there's a couple of things we can do in Saint Denis. There is actually another character that we can meet over here. There's actually 2 more characters that we can meet. I think one of them's up in Annesburg as well. So we'll be doing that as well, making a detour up there, because I'd forgotten about this character until I was sort of like, okay, what's the plan for this episode? I was like, oh yeah, there's that one as well. But I think, oh, and we also need to see if Charlotte's about as well for the Widow Village Rest. I think if we come, I want to say here is where our character is. It's kind of annoying because they don't mark them on the map, which you'd think they would, because they're kind of important, you know. Oh, before we finish here as well, if you remember, this is where the woman was asking for donations back in chapter 2 for the house, and I believe if you go up and find the plaque, yeah, there he is. Second in. Quincy Harris Memorial Hall was erected to honour and commemorate General Harris by the Quincy Harris Memorial Hall Committee with the support of the citizens of Saint Denis. The committee gives thanks to the following donors for their generous contributions. There you go. There you see Arthur Morgan, second him. My boy, he was so lovely. I mean, I made him do it, but you know. Ah, buddy Arthur. We're still missing. Hey. Actually, whilst we're about, should we see? I don't know if the suffragette ladies come back. Excuse me, don't look into me. Oh, sugar. She's not there. Which makes me think that we possibly can't get that pamphlet that she gives out, which is unfortunate. Why is nobody... I'm not troubling you in particular, love. Come on. Huh. They're not here. Thought they were on a bench somewhere around here. Not in the park, are they? No. Maybe it's not the right time. Maybe it's not till the epilogue 2. I'm not 100% sure. But, okay. That's fine. In fact, while we're here, let's head over to the saloon. And I think we can speak to Lillian Powell again. With John. So let's do that. If she's still around. No, she's not about either. Why have they done that? Who are you? Why are you sat in Lillian's chair? Well, this isn't really turning up well for me, is it? Okay, never mind then. Just check that's not spawned them in. No. Okie dokie. Yeah, some of them might appear in epilogue 2. I just have them marked as in the epilogue, so they should probably have been a bit more specific. But, you know, it's not a wasted trip because we need to come to... John, what are you doing? To Saint Denis anyway. Jesus, dude, chill your beans.
Is there some problem? You okay, girl?
Okay.
What the hell is going on with you? Turn yourself in so I conclude you're a bounty hunter. May I direct you to the poster on the wall there?
There he is, Anthony Foreman. Son of a biscuit. $85. Alright, let's have a look. Wanted, $85 reward. Anthony Foreman, catcher alive. He's the former leader of the Foreman brothers gang and is of dark complexion. Foreman was under sentence for robbery, pandering, and blackmail and made his escape. He's known for violent behaviour and has been spotted in many of the establishments throughout the Saint Denis slums, including the tavern. The above reward is offered by the authority of B. Lambert, Saint Denis Police Department, and will be paid for the recapture and of said party. That's what he's in Saint Denis, is he? Okay, well that should make things a bit easier and quicker. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why?
Don't shoot. Give up.
No need to cause a fuss. Just come with me.
This happened to Ron once. I didn't think it happened to me.
It's gonna happen, right?
Jesus wept. You plonker. Well, that's not cricket. I mean, I'd have paid off the bounty. So actually, no. Could we even have afforded it? I think we might have done. I think we just had enough. But first, I'd have to escape from them, which would inevitably lead to either my death, into the horse's death, or generally, the still cost me $4. Jesus Christ, John, you are insane. You are absolutely off your rocker. Okay, I'm just gonna check one more time. I can't remember what the park is now. Is it this way, isn't it?
Why are you behaving this way?
Wait, are you behaving this way? No. I'm fairly sure they're supposed to come onto one of those benches, so I don't think it's the right time. No problem. Anthony Foreman. We're doing this not just for me and for money, but for Miss Jackson, who we actually no, she didn't want us to kill him. Susan did though. Poor Susan.
Hey, you. What you looking for?
Hey, could you help me find an Anthony Foreman?
Anthony Foreman?
Oh,
Hey, where you going? You just tripped me? Hey, I'm still gonna get you. No harm done.
John, yeah, there you go. No, you don't have to get on the horse. Don't get on the horse, John. John. I don't want to end up accidentally lassoing anybody else and, you know, getting another bounty. Don't really matter, pal.
If I stop wriggling, praise yourself lucky I want you alive.
Hold your damn horses. Saint Denis stinks. Alright.
Come on. The chief wants to see you.
He's finally gonna get his, oh, careful! Stupid horse.
I think you knew a friend of mine. Tilly Jackson.
Tilly Jackson? I ain't heard that name in a time. Hey, you're not the... No, he was bigger. Look, if you're with that other friend of hers, I promised to stay away, and I did. Don't bring me in because of Tilly Jackson. Things is long settled between us.
But I ain't bringing you in for Tilly Jackson. I'm bringing you in because they're paying me.
Glad you got him. I thought he was low.
Okay, well, that was easy. I'm gonna sit.
Cousin was still here, you wouldn't have got...
Here's
Oh,
the
Arthur
station.
got your cousins.
I'm guessing you ain't on this side of town much.
I wouldn't piss on
You gotta be real careful.
people if they were burning.
Real careful on coming out so I don't just immediately get arrested again. That was ridiculous. Excuse me, officer. I've got you one Anthony Foreman.
Anthony Foreman. He ain't society's problem no more. He's yours.
Well, good to meet you finally, sir. I hope you find our accommodations suitable. Cells back there.
Good times. Good times had by all.
Sit down. Get comfortable.
I ain't going anywhere.
Okay, second time, do like 20 minutes. Okay. Oh. Maybe yanked out my headphones then.
Well, you gonna want a hot bath after taking that trip through the slums.
Actually, I like the slums. That's it.
Oh, wow.
Well, I hope my men can do
It's
as
a
good
pay rise.
job on these outlaws as you have. The rest around here are being made by deputies from now on. No more bounties in Saint Denis, I'm afraid.
Another pronunciation. Saint Denis. I love it. I love it. Okay. Assuming that we can't find
Okay, Missy.
the person in the park, nor can we speak to Lillian, it seems. I'm going to head up to Annesburg, although we're going to have to get some distance from the city to get out there. Hopefully this character is about.
You'll be okay.
But if not, we'll just head over to Blackwater and start up the next mission. Okay, let's see if he's about. Should be at the train station. Yes, there he is. You see him?
Excuse me. Hello?
It's Rhodes Fall.
Didn't I meet you a long time ago? I don't know. With Arthur? Arthur Morgan? Oh, yes. My name is Rainsfall, and I'm Jim Milton. John Marston. Oh. Is Arthur, he passed away a long time ago. Oh, I'm sorry. He saved my life. He gave his. That doesn't surprise me one bit. And you? I know you had tough times. Well, my people aren't really a tribe. We're just a bunch of families, I suppose. But we're in Canada now. It's,
What are you doing here?
I don't really know. My son, I suppose. Oh, he fell.
I know. I'm sorry. I've got a son. I'm very sorry.
Oh, it was a long time ago now. Well, it's good to see you, Mr. Marston.
And you?
He deserves so much better, Rhodes Fall. He's really one of the more tragic characters of this game, isn't he? He's such a... Oh my god, that's an honor boost. Hot damn. I will take that with a slice of... Jesus. Oh, that was brilliant. I needed that. Wow, okay. Jeez, yeah, as I was saying, man, he's definitely one of the more tragic characters in this game. He was so nice.
Come on, then.
And, yeah, it sucks. Do we have a... I don't know if he'll have a fast travel point to Blackwater. It's going to be quite a ride. Well, actually, no, I could just go to Strawberry and ride over from there. But yeah, you know, he lost his son, he lost his tribe. Well, it says they're in Canada now, which with recent news might not have been as a great thing for the native people either. But oh, there's a black bear there. I just saw that going on then. Yeah, but that was one of my favourite things about the. Oh, we can go to Blackwater. Thank God for that. That was one of my favourite parts of Chapter 6 was working with Rains Fall and the Beecher tribe. Obviously, the missions that were involving Eagle Flies and Dutch, they weren't as nice because you just sort of felt really guilty doing them because making you do them, but you don't really want to because you know it's going to go against what Rainfalls wants. But the ones where you're actually out with him might be archaeology for beginners, and even though it ended in a firefight, you know, the fine arts conversation, that was a really good one as well. So, I was definitely glad to have it with him, and it's a shame that he didn't exactly get the happiest of endings. Or didn't get a happy ending at all, really. Completely tragic. Anywho, there we go. Our first time in Blackwater. Let's have a look around. Well, they're going to be quick because we don't have a lot of time left. I don't know how long this mission's going to be. As you can see, it's still under construction. I think that's where the bureau ended up setting up, isn't it? That's where we did like the missions for Edgar Ross in Red Dead 1. There's the town hall. There's, I think, yeah, the bank. Got to the. Oh, is it? Hang on. Yeah, it is. So, you know, Dutch is going to rob that in a few years. Yeah. Oh, obviously, I just got the docks there and the saloon and everything like that. So, obviously, we'll be doing a proper exploration of Blackwater very soon, but not today. We'll get on with the next mission. See if we can sort out this bank loan.
Can I help you?
Yeah. I'm looking for Mr. Atherton. I'm a friend of Mr. Getty's over at Pronghorn Ranch.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Atherton is in his office. Hey, please head in.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you kindly.
Can I help you?
I hope so. I want a loan, sir. A line of credit, so I can buy some property.
What property?
An old ranch, Beecher's Hope.
Oh, that old dump?
I know it ain't much, but I ain't much of a farmer either. But I will get there.
That is a very unusual way of asking for a loan. Mr.
Marston.
Marston.
Only folk around here call me Milton. It's kind of a joke, I guess.
A joke, huh? And which folk?
Mr. Getty's? I work for him. He said that you could help me out. I mean, if you can.
So old David Geddes told you I'm the kind of man to loan a man with two names money so he can buy a rundown farm on account of his lack of farming skills, huh?
Don't sound too promising when you put it like that.
Well, how would you put it?
Sorry to waste your time, sir.
Oh, sit down. I'm sure we can figure something out. Now, of course, we'll be expecting you to make regular payments, and given a lack of much evidence you got any means of repaying, the terms won't be too great. But if my cousin vouches for you, it'll be okay with the bank.
Really?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Now, of course, we'll be expecting our money back regular as clockwork until the debt's settled. Otherwise, the farm reverts to the bank, no matter how much you paid.
I understand.
Well, why don't you go check out the land while I fix the contracts and talk to Mr. Geddes. Oh, I heard there's squatters up there. We've been having so many problems recently, they'll need clearing on.
Sure.
Well, come back when you're done and we'll fix up the paperwork.
Okie dokie. Shouldn't be too difficult. Wait, is that it? So the one with the okay, so that's the next mission. Alright, well that was it. Fair enough then. Got Evelyn down there for part 2, but we don't really have the time for it. You know, why don't we make a start on some Blackwater collectibles, seeing as we're down here. We don't really have much time for anything else. So it's mostly cigarette cards down here, which, you know, I've missed dearly. And there's also some Easter eggs, in fact. There's some Mysteric Aztec writings. So let's have a look at these. In fact, we've got one of them right up here. I don't think they're any. I don't think they're like markable ones, like the ones in Saint Denis with the vampire things. I think they're just oddities. But you know, we'll have a look. So this one's on the post near the water. On the post. Oh, quite the jump there, Mr. Marston. I expect it must be around the back then. Can we even get around the back? I don't know. I don't know where we're supposed to be looking for this to be. I just don't know what I'm looking for. Don't... Chill, John. They're nowhere near you. Oh, we can't even get in. Okay, oh. Oh. Oh, we can inspect them. Did you write it is... No? It does write about them. Okay. It's weird. Because they just marked as Easter eggs. So I expected it was just sort of a thing. But, okay, if it marks them, that's definitely good. Okay, we've got a cigarette card down this way. Just near the dock. Can land top of a barrel at the edge of a Blackwater pier. Oh, yeah, I see it. This is a famous gunslingers and outlaws. Black Belle, hey! We like Black Belle. She was the nice one. As nice as they come anyway. She didn't shoot us. Okay, we've got another one on top of the mortuary, which should be next to the police station. Yep, looks like it's there. Another Aztec writing. Oh, yeah, it's on the top. Okay, we've got 3 bounties in Blackwater, but obviously we're not bothering with those as of yet. If we head across to this bit down here, just behind the general store, we should have another Aztec writing. Oh, he's still going. I want to see him. Hello, Nigel. Is that you?
Mister?
Oh my god, it looks a state, doesn't it?
I'm looking for my friend, Gavin. For Gavin.
Has he been gone long?
Yeah. Few years. Few bloody years. I can't remember what he looks like. I'm looking for him, but I don't know who he is.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I've wasted my life. Looking. I looked, but I never saw. I saw nothing. Gavin!
Good luck.
Oh, I am so worried.
Gav!
I feel bad for him, but he's so funny. Good. It's going to be a DLC release at some point. The search for Gavin. Alright, there's our next mysterious rat. Just checking the time. Okay, yeah, we're just at time, so we'll wrap up there. We've still got a few oddities in, but well, actually though, they're all just cigarette cards and Easter eggs. Well, not Easter eggs, you know, the mysterious Aztec writings, so... actually, let's look at our journal first. See if there's anything worth updating. Yeah, we did that one, didn't we? Jack H. I reckon he ain't too keen. Bless him.
This is just...
Oh, I feel... John, your heartbreak. Well, he's got a thumbprint as well. It's really close detail into it. Oh yeah. And that's it. Cool. Let's save the game. So last time we were on 88.4%. Today we are on 88.8%. You know, for going up another mission. So there you go. Anyway, that is where we're going to end it for today. Again, I really enjoyed this episode. I was hoping that we'd manage to find some other familiar faces in Saint Denis. Obviously, Lillian Powell's one of them. There was another ex-gang member as well, but they might... she might appear in the second part of the epilogue, so we'll check back there. But obviously we managed to see Mr. Pearson and not Eaglefire, sorry, from Rain's Fall, which was quite depressing towards the end there. But you know, we've brought back Anthony Foreman. So yeah, kind of another episode where we found a lot of familiar faces, and of course now we've managed to secure that loan from the bank for Beecher's Hope. So we'll deal with that next time, and hopefully we can get everything moved in, and Abigail and Jack hopefully won't be too far behind. We do also have another part for Evelyn Miller as well, so I think we'll do that too. So yeah, I'm very excited. Before I wrap up, let me take a sec to thank my amazing patrons. My £5 patrons are Ev the Snake and Ron Hyler. You can find links to their channels as well as my other £3 patrons in the description down below, and on screen the secret to my £1 patrons. Thank you so much, everyone. It is truly appreciated, and it goes a long way on top of the channel, so I do thank you a lot for that. And if you wish to become a patron, you can follow the link in the description down below. But you don't have to do that, because at the end of the day, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.